Hey, this is Brian Neese at Cincinnati Public Radio. I am across the glass from indie rockers Wussy. Guys, thanks for being here.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
We are going to talk about your latest record here in a minute. But first, before we get started, what do you guys think about this studio?
Beautiful.
I love
It's
it.
kind of amazing.
I got to tell you something, Brian. It's the first time I've been in a studio like this where I haven't had one earphone popped off. And that means the sound is impeccable.
Great, that's good to hear. And you guys have had your share of, radio sessions and things like this. So it's nice to have you guys in to kind of break in the new studio here at Cincinnati Public Radio.
Well, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. What is the song you're going to play for us?
It's brand new. I hope that's okay.
Fantastic. It's like a exclusive, right?
At this point it is. We'll probably record it down the road, but yeah, this is a song that didn't exist until recently. It's about listening to public radio in a way. It's about different things, but one of the things is about because I listen to Cincinnati Public Radio. I listen to WGC, VXU, the jazz station, HD2, and also Inhaler Radio. And then sometimes in the middle of the night, if I can't sleep, I have one of my smart speakers play KNBA in Alaska, which is an NPR station, and I listen to echoes, and then some. They'll have indigenous radio too, and so it's just kind of about me exploring different NPR stations around the world, not around the world, around the United States.
So what's the name of this song?
It's called, right now, the working title is just Alaska. We may come up with a better title, but right now, that's what it's called.
Well, this is Wussy with the tentatively titled track, Alaska.
Thanks.
Take it away.
As the night fell all around us,
Best beware when darkness falls. A ghost come calling from the wall.
you played farewell to Columbus.
Stopping by to say hello in the green room at the show.
If you blink once, you could miss it.
Runaways and wedding rings, his face is filled with missing things.
If I knew then, would I listen?
I promised we would
That was great, guys. Lisa, why don't you go around and kind of introduce the band for us?
Sure. Well, I'll start here on my right. I have my co-leader here, Charles, aka Chuck Cleaver, on guitar and singing. My name is Lisa Walker, also on guitar and singing. And then over here on pedal steel, we have Travis Talbert. Beyond him, Mark Messerly on bass. And last but definitely not least, Joe Klug on drums and vocals. Man of many talents.
Well, thanks again for coming in. I know that that's a brand new song.
Brand
but you have
new.
a lot of recent songs that were on your latest album, which came out about a year ago.
Correct. Almost exactly a year. Cincinnati, Ohio. It was going to be called something else, but the guy that did the art put Cincinnati, Ohio on it, and we just thought we'd call it that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't want to alter the art. John Langford of the Mekons did the cover art, and it just said Wussy, Cincinnati, Ohio. It wasn't even done as the cover art. It was a commission, and we got permission to use it, and we didn't want to alter the art in any way, shape, or form. So we're like, well, that's the title now.
That's cool. So the cover art really kind of dictated the title of
It
the
did,
album.
100%. In fact, he didn't put a comma in, so we didn't put a comma in between Cincinnati and Ohio.
Cool. Well, it's
The English
fitting.
don't use commas.
He's Welsh.
I'm a big
so-
fan of the Oxford comma myself,
Yeah.
personally.
Literally.
Right, yeah. Exactly. They have one named for them, Chuck.
Really?
Yes.
I grew up in the middle of nowhere. I don't know that stuff.
Okay.
Ask me
So
about
tell me about
outhouses.
recording that record, because that was that was off of kind of a hiatus. That's the first record you've had in a few years. What
Yeah.
was the kind of creative and emotional energy behind that album?
Well, it's the first record that we made after the passing of John Earhart, who'd been in the band since 2012 with us, and you'd been in Ass Ponies with them for
Yeah.
many years, and and that happened during the pandemic, and so there was it was kind of a forced hiatus in a way, and we just didn't really know how to reconvene. And John Curley of the Afghan Wigs, he and Joe here, our drummer Joe, got together and said, let's set up some time, and we recorded in a community space just down the road, and got some tracks in. We had to do something, It was that kind. It felt necessary.
It wasn't easy, but
It was not easy.
No,
No, it was
especially
very,
at first. It was weird.
It was pretty emotional. Like you said, you mentioned the emotional context, and it was rough the first few days of that, and then it just gradually got easier and gradually became joyful. And we asked Travis to add a little bit of steel, and then it became even more joyful. We felt kind of like a band again,
Well, you guys have performed as a duo and the full lineup and kind of everywhere in between. Where are Wussy live shows at right now? Is this the standard now?
This is the standard for the full band, and we also perform as a duo, sometimes as a trio with Mark. So if we do like a house, well, I know that the duo is doing a few club shows, but often we'll do house shows. But yeah, the full band usually will play once or twice a year around here, and then this is the current lineup.
And do you have anything coming up that you would want people to be on the lookout for?
Don't have it written down or memorized off the top of my head, but I know there are 2 duo shows locally and 1 solo show, and I'm a very bad promoter because I don't know exactly when they are.
Well, if people are interested to find out when and
Yeah.
where those shows are, what's the best place to find more about Wussy?
It'll be wussyworld.com.
Perfect.
Yeah,
That's great.
We'll have you there.
And we will link to that on our website
Excellent.
for all you listeners who want to hear a little bit more Wussy. Speaking of hearing a little bit more Wussy, is there a second song you guys want to grace us with? Amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming in and gracing us with some fine Cincinnati indie rock.
Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
We are so honored to be here. We love Cincinnati Public Radio in all its forms.
Fantastic.
Well, I listen to a lot of them.
Well, if you are also listening to this and want to support the great things that these Cincinnati musicians do and that we showcase, you can check out wvxu.org or wguc.org and make a contribution to help us keep things like this going and keep Cincinnati music lively. I've been in the performance studio with indie rockers from Cincinnati. Wussy, thanks again.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cincinnati Public Radio is proud to support local music. You can become a sustaining member at wguc.org or wvxu.org. Like and subscribe for more performances.